Quick, what's the easiest way to purge your genocidal cravings without disappointing your mom? By locking yourself up in a room for days. Did you think I was gonna say by playing GTA? Yeah, right. GTA was banned in Brazil. In Brazil. You know there's something wrong with this game. Grand Theft Auto. 3 words I love but have never been called before. You see, apparently a Grand Theft Auto is charged when someone takes another person's vehicle without the owner's permission and with the intent to deprive the owner of the vehicle permanently or for a period of time long enough to deprive the owner of a major portion of the value or enjoyment of the vehicle. That is a horrible thing to do. But you say we humans love horrible. Why do you think this exists? Come on, we all have that little cuckoo in us that we all like to unleash sometimes, and it wasn't until 1997 that someone said, damn it, if nobody's gonna do it, I will, let's encourage theft! The freedom and traversal that the game offered was a big selling point, but it wasn't until GTA 3 in 2001 that the series attained true critical acclaim. Since GTA 3, the GTA games have been looked up to as sort of a gold standard for open world games. Initially exclusively released on the PS2, then eventually Xbox, PC, nope, fuck you GameCube, the game was extremely popular, becoming the best-selling game of 2001 and has currently pushed over 14 million copies. The game was very distinct with its over-the-top action, sexual content, and lack of any particular linear structure. Oh hell yeah! 8-year-old me sure was having a lot of fun with GTA. Before we move on, if you somehow find this video entertaining, don't forget to please leave a like and subscribe to stay updated with my other videos. Now, this game took place in Liberty City, which is GTA's version of New York City, and was the first GTA game to include cutscenes. Calm down, this was 2001, calm down, this was 2001, it wasn't that bad for the time. You had control of this non-speaking character called Cloud. Look at this guy, I don't think I want to hear what he sounds like. So the story of the game is basically this. You are on a robbery mission with your girlfriend, and at the end of the mission, she suddenly double crosses you and shoots you. The police then find you and sentence you to 10 years in jail, and as you're being transported to jail, the prison convoy is ambushed by the Colombian cartel. They kidnap a prisoner, blow up a bridge, and just like that, you are once again a free man. And I thought Uncharted stories were over the top. You're thrown into this open world, taking on missions for the Italian mob, and also looking to get revenge on your ex-girlfriend. Look, a lot of the appeal in this game, and I mean a lot, was just being able to move around this fully 3D city, going wherever you wanted, whenever you wanted, and however you wanted. Being able to blow things up, kill innocent people, fight cops, run away from cops. This level of freedom in a fully realized city was never before seen kind of fun, and it still is a whole lot of fun. The freedom and over-the-top wackiness in GTA games is the main reason why they've been so popular with players. The games don't tell you have to do anything, they just give you guns and permission to rob people and say, hey, knock yourself out. It's like Super Mario 64 but with crime. 8-year-old me loved it. The pick up and play friendliness and wackiness allows the GTA games to be accessible to youngsters, even though they definitely should not be playing GTA, or people who just want to play something for a while. And at the same time, the story also caters to more hardcore gamers. Literally all of my memories with GTA 3 are just my friends and I driving around shooting and doing stupid ass GTA shit in the computer lab instead of actually learning something. Sorry guys, but here I am once again asking you to subscribe if you still haven't. Seriously. The PS2 eventually went on to receive 2 more GTA games, Grand Theft Auto Vice City in 2002 and Grand Theft Auto San Andreas in 2004. Vice City being based on Miami. You know, I find it kind of funny how the city is literally just called Vice City. Like, that's just the government just literally saying, come forth everybody, time to do things that are normally considered immoral in our city. GTA Vice City was kind of a big upgrade visually. The whole city looked way more colorful, and the environments just had more detail to them. The city was very stylish and honestly, just fun to observe while roaming about. The game has pushed over 17 million copies, and what do you know? It was the best-selling game of 2002. Set in the 1980s, you take control of Mr. Tommy, who is sent to Vice City by his criminal boss to supervise an important drug deal. But the whole thing is ambush, and you have to track down the ones responsible for the ambush, or face the wrath of your criminal boss. The cutscenes were fully voiced cutscenes with 4 times the dialogue of GTA 3, and the hot-tempered Tommy was an interesting main character. The level design had way more variety, and the game also added way more vehicles, weapons, and polish to the animation and melee combat. Now, of course you could complete missions and experience the story if you wanted to, but if you were anything like me, you could find a lot of fun in just doing random GTA shit, and messing around with cheat codes. Oh, the cheat codes. You could summon weapons, restore health, decrease wanted levels, summon a tank, grow fat, lose weight, summon a car, make a car fly. Oh, did I mention summon a tank? It really was your playground, and the first game had cheat codes too, I just forgot to mention them. Now, in 2004, GTA San Andreas was released, widely regarded by many as the best GTA game ever, selling over 24 million copies and starring my man CJ Carl Johnson. This game takes place in 1992 in Los Santos, which is really just Los Angeles, and now I'm actually wondering why the developers even bothered to change the names of the city when they could just use the actual names. What, you're scared that the US government is gonna hit you with a cease and desist? They're not Nintendo, damn it! CJ returns to his home neighborhood to attend his mom's funeral after she was killed. R.I.P. CJ's mom. His hometown is now basically run by this rival gang in purple, who you'll frequently get into drive-by shootouts with, because you're gangster like that and you're just built different. CJ then gets arrested by this dirty police officer who blackmails him into doing dirty jobs to cover the police officer's tracks. CJ eventually starts undertaking missions with his friends to help get the respect he deserves in the streets. Look, I get it, CJ. I used to want to be known as the guy who owned all the PS2 Naruto games because I thought it would give me the respect I deserved. And spoiler, it did not! San Andreas is definitely my favorite GTA game and the one that I'm most excited to play in the trilogy. You could swim, climb walls, crouch to improve your aim, sneak behind enemies like Metal Gear Solid, roll during shootouts. Graphically, this was definitely an upgrade from Vice City. The city had so much more buildings, objects, and textures added, even though the character models still look like this. They brought in a jetpack and a go-kart. What more do you want? Well, that wasn't all. Oh, Rockstar Games, you! The whole entire scope of the game was increased with not just one central city, but multiple cities and areas with wide variations in their visual aspects. You could even go out to the woods or a hillside or something. You could change your haircut, change your outfit, get tattoos, go to the gym, practice driving, practice shooting, learn new fighting styles, modify your car, have races, be in a demolition derby, play basketball, play pool, play arcade games, and have gang wars. This was completely amazing. The missions were way more ambitious and over the top. There was this mission where you had to ride a bike into a moving plane that was about to take off while dodging these barrels at the same time. Fuck out of here, Uncharted. With this size, diversity, and number of things to do, you could basically never get bored of this game. Although when you own Naruto Ultimate Ninja 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you never say never. So these three games were the games that made GTA a household name, and without them, we wouldn't be where we are today. The games pushed the limits of what was possible on the PS2, especially San Andreas with its grand-scale open world and seemingly endless dialogue. These GTA games came out before open world games were really popular, so the wow factor and immersiveness that they delivered was immense, and they inspired many open world games to come. Such freedom was never before seen in a video game, the way you could just do what you wanted, drive a car, kill people, kill police officers, blow up cars, buy clothes, play video games in a video game, ride a bike. Things like that made people attached to these games. The wacky characters and missions also help the game stand out and provide heavy action sequences alongside some comic relief. All three games are regarded as some of the absolute best PS2 games, and I like that these games are getting the recognition. But where is all the love for Naruto Ultimate Ninja 5? This game was